Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1979 movie Alien. So, this movie follows Ellen Ripley, who, along with the rest of the crew on the ship Nostromo, have to fight for their lives when an alien gets brought on board after they go on a little expedition on this alien planet, and they find these alien eggs and stuff, and one of them hatches and attaches itself to one of the characters, and when the alien escapes and everything, and they're having to figure out how to survive it and everything, and it's hunting them down. This is a really fun movie. I absolutely love Alien. I always have. It's been one of my favorites since I was a kid. I saw it for the first time when I was like 12 years old and everything, and ever since then I've always loved this movie, and every time I rewatch it, I can't believe how well it holds up. Like, it just looks really good and everything, and it just holds up really well. The cast are all great in here, especially Sigourney Weaver, but you also got John Hurt and Harry Dean Stanton, Ian Holm, Tom Skerritt, Yvette Cotto, Veronica Cartwright. They're all excellent in their roles. Each of them plays their characters really well, and everything, and they're all great in here. And then you got the sets and stuff on here are awesome too. Like, they use practical sets and practical effects on the aliens and stuff, and it just looks great. There's a lot of cool action set pieces and everything, and it just holds up really well. This movie came out about 43 years ago, and it just holds up better than most movies that came out in the last 5 years, to be honest. I love the makeup effects and stuff that they use to bring the alien to life. They used a lot of effects from, I think it was Stan Winston that did the effects on this one. I think they did the effects on this one. I'm pretty sure it was Stan Winston. If it's not, then whoever did a really excellent job on it. Jerry Goldsmith's score is pretty good, and I love like the atmosphere of this movie. Like, it's got a really tense atmosphere and kind of feels dreadful throughout the whole movie, and Jerry Goldsmith's score just adds to that sense of dread and everything, and it works perfectly. And I also love that they don't show the xenomorph throughout the whole movie. They kind of took the little notes from Jaws and did the less is more approach, and I think it's really effective for this movie and everything. You don't get that very often in movies nowadays, where they do the less is more stuff, although it does still happen, because the movie Beast kind of had that too, where you don't really see the line throughout most of the movie, but you know it's there throughout most of it. And this movie does a really good job of that. You don't see the xenomorph throughout a lot of the movie, but you know it's there, and that just kind of builds the suspense throughout the whole movie too, and it works really well. And but yeah, and I think Ridley Scott did a really great job directing this movie. I think this was one of his first movies, and I think he did a really great job on it. And yeah, I just really enjoyed this movie very much. It holds up very well. The cinematography is great, the action is great, the story is good, the horror aspects of it's really good, the suspense, and it all adds up really well to a really great movie. And I always forget how much I love this movie every time I watch it and everything. This one's a really fun one, so I'm looking forward to visiting the Alien franchise, because I've only seen the first 4 each once, except for this one. I've seen this one a few times, so I'm looking forward to revisiting the other of the originals, and the ones that have come out in recent years that I haven't seen. I'm looking forward to visiting them. I'm also going to be incorporating the Predator franchise with this one, since they're both kind of connected anyway and everything. So I'll be reviewing the Predator movies as well. I'm just going to review each movie in the order that they came out in, so it'll be just like it's all one big series, and everything. So the Predator and Alien movies are officially started on here. I did a voting thing for y'all to decide which franchise I did next out of this or Final Destination. Y'all chose Alien and Predator. So yeah, so thank you guys for voting, and I'll be doing Final Destination still sometime, but it'll be later on down the line. I might just incorporate them into my 31 Days of Horror next month. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But I am still going to review Final Destination at some point. I want to make sure I have the right time, because that's a franchise that I've been wanting to talk about for quite some time. But yeah, I absolutely love Alien. I definitely would recommend it for anybody who hasn't seen it. If you're into sci-fi movies and into horror and stuff, I definitely would recommend it. It's a really great movie, and I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed this movie quite a bit. I will say it does have a little bit of a slow start, but not slow enough to ruin the movie. It kind of builds up the suspense and everything till when things really kick off and get going. But once they find the eggs and stuff, it never really fully slows down from there. It's just a fun ride throughout the whole movie and everything. It's really entertaining. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Alien, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.